Now, if I could, like, stop catching Pokemon for, like, 2 seconds to set this up and actually explain what's going on. Hey, interwebs! I am Jackie K. And typically I do gaming commentaries, a few playthroughs, as well as various Pokemon Go content. I've been trying to do, like, Pokemon Go battle videos every Friday. But since days I was planning on being home anyways, and I really wanted to, like, get back into streaming for this sort of thing, because it seemed like a good way to reach out to the community, I'm doing a special little thing for this particular Insense day. I'm going to be catching Pokemon when they come up on the Insense, but we also are going to be playing Mario Party 4. And when I say play Mario Party 4, I more so mean Mario Party 4 is going to be playing. Because a cool thing about the GameCube era, and I think even N64 era Mario Party games, there is a way to set it up so you can have pretty much CPU battles. I think it'd be fun to see the shenanigans to get into, and like, if I get really bored with just sitting here going with Pokemon Go, it gives me an alternative to jump into as well. But more so, I know like, not all my friends and my audience are Pokemon Go fans. I kind of have like a split between those that are into Pokemon Go and those that are into other things. So this special stream is for them. So let's get started. Before we do, like, I did get a really cool Shraggy. Part of the reason why I actually started on the dark hour, even though this started on 11 p.m. It's super cool. I just gotta remember that I gotta swap over this screen whenever I'm appraising things. It's not like doxing bad, but like it's a little bit more than I thought. This is probably gonna be really good for PvP. I'll IV check it later. And I guess since I checked that pooch again by accident, I might as well transfer it now, because I've been meaning to clean out my box for a long time. And it has just not really gone anywhere of significance. Okay, so you've probably seen the opening animation like twice already. This time for real, I'm gonna set up something for us. Eventually I'm gonna have to like put a little time aside, just do a quick skim through all my Pokemon, just to praise real quick, just to make sure, just try to clear out my box. So, I've been thinking a little bit about what level we're gonna do with Mario Party while we're going through this as well. I also gotta mention, I was real tempted to do Animal Crossing because, like, a lot of stuff is happening in my Animal Crossing game today, but I'm just so excited to do this. Maybe we'll swap back over to Animal Crossing if it's not too much hassle. After we do a round of Mario Party that, just since this is the first time doing it, it's really flexible and all. So first we gotta start, as per usual, one player versus a computer. Well, I forgot just how limited Mario Party 4's character select was. That's one thing I forget about, just how much has changed over time with the Mario Party games. Alright, I'm always conflicted between being DK or Yoshi. I think I like Yoshi a bit more, but just being DK puts me in the spirit of being with my true main, Diddy Kong. So, who should we have for computers? I don't think anyone's here that's like active yet. So, I guess for... Oh, I know exactly what I want to do. One, we'll have DK because I was conflicted about just having him in game and choosing between him and Yoshi in general. But then I want Wario and Waluigi. I mean, if this is short, we can always do more characters later. I guess the good thing I decided to do CPU battling, because just doing the very basic stuff here, I'm getting so distracted. Like, even an RPG probably be hard to play while Pokemon Go hunting at the same time. Skunk Tank, really? I guess we'll see if it's any good. No teams. Basic 15 turns just to get a feel of how this can be. All mini games, because what's the fun of doing otherwise? Bonuses, of course. No handicaps. We'll get in. I decided to choose Koopa Seaside because it fits very well with this particular theme of the Insense Day. It's both water, because it's a tropical island resort, and dark, because all capitalism is evil. I kid. But that's the joke I'm going with, and that's what I'm sticking with. Welcome to Koopa Seaside Shore. My name is Koopa, and I'm distinct to show you around my evil, evil board. Besides, like, even without capitalism, this board is pretty evil. It's been my lifelong dream to build a beautiful tropical resort. Enjoy the laid-back atmosphere as you melt out throughout my island, groove and bask in its sights. Now, how should we decide the order? Oh, I was gonna say, did my incense break? Because I had been seeing Pokemon pop up on here in a while. Second is DK. Yoshi is third. Walugi is the distinct place of Caboose. The honor of the Caboose. Nothing more honorable than being the Caboose on this hype train. Now, I'm not that advanced of a Twitch streamer yet. So, that's where the star is. Now, let me see if I can set this up now. What you do to set a CPU battle is you go to your player, you can actually turn it into a computer at any time. And you can actually turn from computer to player at any time in the GameCube Mario parties as well. So now I am free to just focus on commentating and making sure I don't miss Pokemon that come up on this instance. Speaking of which, burp. I am pretty happy that I got that really good Scraggy so early on. Now before I actually explain what's going on in the land of Mario Party, I think I'm gonna check out that Scraggy real quick. Especially now that I have to freedom just go... whoop. And I can just pull a Pokegenie in the background here without fear of accidentally like showing more than I want to show on screen. There's a 245 CP Scraggy. For anyone just joining in, I'll be sure to show the Scraggy off a bit more after I check his IVs. But I think this is going to be a really great IV. It's only 97. Yeah, it's in the top. According to Pokegenie, it's ranked 110 out of all IV combinations for Scraggy, which is pretty good for the first Scraggy I've gotten for this event. And pretty much like the first time ever that I'm going to be able to catch decent Scraggies. Because they won't be IV locked, because before you can only get them from Go Battle League. I just realized like how much hype that makes this event, even for people who have been flooding in Scraggies from Go Battle League. Like, yeah, trading's the thing and that's always an option. But I'm sure there's other alternatives you have to worry about. And let me just like skim through some Pokemon real fast so I can just like clear them out. Oh, it's because I just caught it. It's not actually a Pokemon I can see. Just let me catch this Poochyena and then we'll do the IV check and then we'll like... Eventually I'm gonna like run out of things to do in Pokemon Go that we can actually focus a little bit on Mario Party and see what's going on there. And I just need to like keep it on... I'm sorry that I'm blocking the high quality action going on the screen, but I just need to make sure that I IV check this the right way if I'm going to do it on stream. I promise as soon as I'm done checking, I will go back to the original setup that you can actually see what's going on. Yeah, there's definitely way more to check, but this will definitely clear out my inventory out a nice hefty amount. And allow you guys to actually get back to what you're here for. And allow me to go back to actually catching Pokemon. Purloin. Why did they put Purloin in this? I mean, I know it's a dark type. It's one of the more recent dark types. But they're like everywhere. And like, I don't like Purloin. I'm sure that doesn't help. any matters. But like, there's no shiny Purloin in the game. Why would you need it? Okay, so... do I have to explain Mario Party to anyone? Well, because since no one's here and this might be good for the YouTube audience if I decide to reuse this, Mario Party is a board-themed video game where you go around board collecting stars, and whoever has the most stars at the end wins. After everyone makes a turn, they play a minigame for coins to use for buying stars, for buying items to progress around the map, lay traps, a whole variety of things kind of like that. You know, this is random and like they have no reason to do this, but wouldn't it be hype if like they released Shiny Scraggy for Incense Day? There's definitely no reason for them to, because it's still pretty hype to find a Scraggy still. And that brings me up very, very close to having enough candies to actually do the Scraggy episode, which is nice because I really love that awesome Scraggy I got so early on. Sorry, that was a really huge pause, and for a second there I thought that maybe it crashed. In case you missed it while I was skimming through my Pokemon, it's got like 2 attack, 15 defense, and 14 HP. I'm actually surprised that's not even better than how it actually ranks. And I'll save this Scraggy for when we have that double transfer event. And I'll get this out of the way so you guys can actually go back to watching the Mario Party GameCube action. Oh. I forget that I still get house bombs during the event, so I was completely forgot about the fact that that is not a Pokemon that we actually need. Or a Pokemon that's part of this Instance Day event. I mean, I have video game pretty much playing for itself. I'm kind of tempted to like step away for a sec just to get some ice for my Mountain Dew. I have water too, don't worry. I'm staying hydrated. Speaking of. If anyone's joining in after effect or watching this in post, how have you guys been enjoying Incense Day? If not, what is your most fun Mario Party memory? If like then those questions really apply to you, how's your Sunday? I think this is pretty nice. At some point, I gotta just go, hey, this Sableye not worth it. I'm probably gonna be missing out on so many other Pokemon coming out from the Incense. I actually got a perfect IV Sableye a while back, and I just made him my best buddy like the past month or so. That, give me a second, I'll probably show him off real quick. I mean, I got nothing better to do on this Pokemon Go side while I'm like getting stuff, waiting for new Pokemon to pop up and that. Sableye. Maybe I should come up with a better name for her, but there she is, in all of her perfect IV stats glory. Probably make a fantastic PvP Pokemon someday. It's been a while since I've checked in on the Mario Party scene. Oh, good thing I had like the wrong display showing. Alright, this was the one that I meant to showcase. So unfortunately we got no shiny Pokemon yet, but there's still time. Shout out to Dovey, Sephiroth1204 by the way. Just tweeting out like within like the first 10 minutes of the Incense Day event, getting a shiny Carvana right away. Man, that's just so tempting for me to just like stop what I'm doing and start putting up my incense now. But I mean, I resist. let's see what's going on over on the Mario Party side. And they're off. Running around at the speed of sound. Got places to go. Except they're on an escalator that keeps them from moving in one place. Anywhere but one place. God, this just makes me want to jump in though, because I can't believe how many freaking coins they freaking missed. But I know, like, if I, like, put it up at the end of this turn, then, like, the Pokemon are gonna show up. Yeah, I can't help, I'm a little hyped for this idea, because I got some ideas of, like, things to do, like, if I was, like, a full-fledged Twitch streamer and go and, like, make, like, donation incentives for just me hopping in at a random player. Donation incentives, I mean, like, bits in and out. No. Like, that's not the end of the world, but it is something I might have to remember to crap out afterwards. So a lot bigger of a place than I thought after the fact. I really gotta just get in a better habit of remembering to swap before I check. But I don't think there was really any good Pokemon in that set. Nope. Nothing that was worth checking without being in the right display. Oh. This is gonna be interesting. Bowser! 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 I can chant that because I'm not actually playing. Aw, man. Lame. Just taking coins from everyone. How is the standings anyways? No one's got a star yet, which I mean is Koopa Seaside Soiree. I'm not incredibly surprised that no one's got a star yet. And Wario's in first place because he actually has money. Oh, what's this risque play that Waluigi's pulling up? Swapping with Yoshi, is that doing any good? I mean, it would help if I actually knew where the star was. But I mean, Waluigi gets a free happening space, which will be good for the bonus stars at the end. Oh yeah, if you didn't never play a Mario Party game before, at the end, you get like all these special extra stars just for doing various activities in the game. There's one for winning mini games a lot, there's one for just having the most overall money at any point in the game, and there's one for landing on those happening spaces. So even if you're not winning in the game itself, you still have a chance to turn the tide of battle if you're paying attention to those other extracurricular activities. And as Mario Party advances, they make it more advanced, like by adding extra bonus stars and just making it random, so you can't... I was gonna say, why am I getting a Wurmple in this instance? But no, I think that's just like a spare spawn. Yeah, you get... Later Mario Parties, you get like 9 bonus stars, I think, and they just randomly pick 3 to award at the end. So there are definitely some interesting elements to it. When we actually do get a shiny, I plan on displaying them up in the top corner of the screen there. So I tried to do some prep work before the stream started by pulling up some images so I can just like place them on there. I can't believe I forgot about Sneasel of all things though. Because I think Sneasel actually has better odds of being shiny than a normal shiny Pokemon. So we're probably going to get at least one shiny Sneasel for this event. Just a hunch. Maybe I could look it up now, but try to see what's going on in Mario Party. You know, I'm getting bored. I'm going to have some divine intervention and just hop on in for a turn. I can at least track the Pokemon. I may not be able to catch them and play this video game at the same time, but it's a little more fun this way. Alrighty. Got myself a 10. Sneasel, why you keep throwing the ball away. Ladies and gentlemen, we're actually seeing the Koopa Cabana upgrade. That almost never happens, and I'm surprised we haven't seen why that almost never happens yet. I stocked up on freaking Pokeballs so much before this event started. And I just think that I'm like not gonna get in the way. Man, I just don't know. There's just something about that screenshot with Wario being in just the right area. Kinda looked like Wario. I got Pokemon Go on the mind for obvious reasons. And it kinda looks like Wario was photobombing Waluigi as he was shopping. Cause it's the literal same pose Pokemon have while they're photoshopping. Yeah, it's an animation, but still the same. Sorry. Man, I picked the perfect minigame to go in on, to be honest. Swarm is like one of the best minigames of Mario Party 4. I just gotta like make sure there's no Pokemon waiting. Because I'm gonna actually need a focus for this minigame. Essentially, it's the simplest: go in the areas where there's a hole. Avoid getting squashed. So there's a moon here, so I'm just gonna like hide in this corner with the moon. And this circle's over here. It gets kinda nuts when you got sabotage involved in the mix. But I'm gonna just see if I can outlast the opponents. Cause the more I try to sabotage, the more you can accidentally sabotage yourself. Oh no, wow. I almost screwed that up incredibly. Alright. This is fair game. Yeah. It's Kavana, at least I got to check it. I mean, I know these computers are hard, but I don't remember them being this resilient. Or maybe it's just that I've seen a lot of playthroughs of this on YouTube, and everyone else is just so good at the game that it makes me think that I'm also good at the game. Kinda want to keep playing, but I don't want to focus on like getting my shiny real fast, or just getting this Carvana. I'm just a stupid Stardust hoarder. I gotta catch everything I can. If I get this Carvana quick enough, I'll jump back in as a player. But it's kind of bugging me that this Carvana is still not caught. Cause we probably could get a bunch of other Pokemon on Insense while that's going on. Alright. So you're mine. Oh, it's just a Stunky. I kinda wish that all the Pokemon at least had a chance being shiny. Mine is Scraffy, because Scraffy, this is the first time Scraffy's been available in anything besides Go Battle League, so Scraffy kind of has some hype in of itself. I kind of want to do a Scraffy count when I think more about it. I got nothing better to do while waiting for next spawn. Let me see if I can like get a quick Scraffy counter to put along the side. I know Alomono is another really rare Pokemon special to this event. But I don't know, I got one from the Valentine's Day event, and I haven't really been too excited about getting more since then. How's the stream setup going anyways? If you're ever jumping in, the stream is too loud or too soft, let me know. I think like I got it where everything's at least hearable from the test stream, but I do understand that there's definitely room for some improvement. Speaking of Scraggy, hello there, Scraggy number 3. Get you on the pinup area here. I'm sorry, I got Google Images pulled up on another tab trying to find a good Scraggy image, and now it's just frozen. I really just want to solar pinup this and move on to the next spawn, but there's really no reason for me to do that. I think I blew up. I think I blew up not Google. So we'll just come back to that another time. Okay, that's not shiny, so I'm gonna just ignore that one and just focus on getting this Scraggy image that I really want to have on screen. Come on, go. Still can't believe you can frickin' eBay Pokemon Go Pokemon. there's the Scraggy image I want. Will it actually load this time? No, of course it won't. Okay, there we go. Just want to save it. It's nice that I can do this on the fly. Doesn't matter how I spell it. You guys aren't gonna see the name. This is more just for my own reference. So, get myself the Scraggy image. I just gotta throw it on here, and we can actually have something on here that gives me a sense of accomplishment to count in the background. Isn't the power of technology fun? Scraggy count. Yeah, you can just go there and just put a text image of times blank and go from there. Oh yeah, I don't have a shiny Alolan Rattata yet, so wouldn't mind getting one of those either. I don't think the odds of getting a shiny are that better. I feel like through last time I did Insense Day, I got 2 shinies. One shiny Sentret and one shiny Baltoy. So I'm expecting to like get 1, maybe 2 shinies out of all of this. Scraggy count. Times 3. It looked like a Pokemon Go image at first, but when I think more about it, I don't think this is actually Pokemon Go. Wow, like, it gets all the information I need across, but I just realized how lame this looks. Like, there's just, I guess there's just something about, maybe it's just the text I seem saying, and the, I got a lot of work to do with the stream setup, it's basically what I'm trying to get at. Alright. I think I finally am done monkeying around with Pokemon Go and I can actually pay attention to what's going on with Mario Party. So yeah, at least I have a number that's going up in general. I don't even remember if I actually caught that last Scraggy on a Pinat Berry. I think it's fine. At the rate we're getting Scraggies, they said that they're rare. The fact that I got 3 within the first half hour of having my incense up, it gives me high hopes. Like, I'm definitely gonna get enough to evolve, and maybe even get enough candy stacked up to make a way for a second move, so I can actually use this and go Battle League, in theory. Like, I've heard mixed things about Scraggy. Like, I've heard some people are having success with it, but it's not really like a top meta pick. I guess the thing about Go Battle League, though, like, there's always a chance for a Pokemon to shine if you get put up against just the right team. It could be a good team, but if you just happen to have more Pokemon that are more effective than your opponent in this situation, it can be a lot easier to pull up a victory. It's basically what I'm trying to get at. So, how are the stands going on? Of course Waluigi won that. Waluigi just... This is what happens when you're the caboose. You may seem to be behind, but you always have the higher end in the end. I'm making this stuff on the spot, if you can tell. CPU battles for Mario Party 4. If you're just joining in, that's what we're doing here. I want to be involved with Pokemon Go Incense Day, but I know like it can get a little boring sometimes, just like standing still in one place and catching whatever Pokemon appears on screen. So I prepared a little something special for non-Pokemon Go fans to enjoy as well. We're just like having the computers play out some Mario Party 4 stuff. And like if I get bored myself, I'll hop in as one of the players. Just to have a little fun, maybe cause a little chaos. So far I feel content in just like trying my best when I hop in, but who knows what will happen later on. even wonder, like, I would say we haven't really had much shiny luck yet. But I am kind of hoping that it will change around soon enough. After all, it hasn't even been 1 hour. Wait. Did I do the whole crate? Did I just transfer Pokemon on screen again? If you can tell, my attention's very divided, so I might be doing a few things I don't really intend on doing. Alright. How was that last Craggy? Not bad, but not as good as that first one we got. So you can be set aside for that double transfer spotlight hour that we're going to be having. And while I'm in here, I just want to clear out some of my Pokemon real fast. Apologies, but this is like the one way I can do the setup where that whole information of the present screen that I don't want to be shown on screen actually doesn't get shown on screen. You know what? For this stream in particular, I think, give me a second, I'll move it to the side. Just want to transfer the ones that I actually checked before I forget. So yeah. You can tell I'm desperate for a shiny when that makes it a lot easier in of itself, but you can tell I'm desperate for a shiny when just the whole sparkly effect from the other game made it look like I got a shiny, even though it was obviously not the right color. So the next star we need is over here. It looks like Waluigi's taking the lead, but is anyone's... Oh, Yoshi's actually winning. I don't know, I like Yoshi, but now that I just see, with all the plays I am seeing Waluigi do, I kinda wanna do some divine intervention. You know, let's go for it. After they go for the lottery, because there's not really too much I can do right now. I'm not gonna say that if I was in there, I would have made Waluigi 1. But it's the thought that counts. Alright. You know what? Waluigi, you're on your own. Oh, it's Bowser time! And it's a Bowser mini game. This is fantastic. Let me catch this Houndour really fast so we can actually get back into the action. Because, man, Bowser is so hype in this game. I did get that Houndour, right? No, you know what? That Houndour is dead to me. It's Bowser time. Welcome. This time the Bowser game is Balloon of Doom. You wanna hear the rules? Oh no, I should have been a human player so we could hear the rules. Their rule explanation is so amazing. I'm overhyping it a little, but I just love the rule explanation that they have. You get all this banter between the Koopalings as they're explaining the rules, and it's just a grand time for anyone that doesn't have things on stakes. Like, I forget what Bowser said he was going to take away from the loser, but it's either like coins, stars, or items. Anyway, this is going to be fun. I haven't played this game, or even turned on this game, in probably a year. Like, I feel like I had Mario Party 4 up for something past time, but I didn't really sit down and play it too much. This is like a... I think the last time I really sat down and played this game was when I LP'd it, the story mode of it, and that was like years ago. So yeah, I'm just hyped to actually see these fools like completely decimate themselves. Who's gonna blow up the balloon? It's so fun when you're not the one that has any stakes in the matter. And they're even ducking their heads now because even they know that, like, someone's gonna be screwed really soon. And why is that balloon not freaking popped yet? If I get a shiny, I was gonna say, if I got like a shiny Houndour during that Bowser minigame at all, I was totally gonna name that shiny Bowser. Oh man, Waluigi, what happened, man? You're doing so well. You're building up the hype, going all over the place, and then you got yourself screwed by Bowser. It lost all minuscule amount of your coins. I think poor Waluigi's gonna need some divine intervention. What do you think, guys? Let's see if I can catch this freaking Sableye and then jump in. Let's check the Hound Poochie real quick. Check it. I really am tempted to check the IVs of some of my Pokemon though that I've been catching recently. So give me 1 sec. And I think it's a good time right before I actually get really involved with any of the mini games. Oh, poor Waluigi, man, like he just can't catch a break. The poor man really does need some divine intervention. Just got a couple more Pokemon that I want to check. And you guys all go to the professor. I got some work to do. I got a skinny man to save. As soon as I can find an opportunity to pause. I think what it has to be, you have to press start at the very beginning of the turn. Or at the start of your turn, so like, what happened was I swapped the controller. I moved my controller from player 1 to player 4, because I thought that's where Waluigi was. So, we may just need to wait until we actually get to Waluigi's turn. Oh my god, this is the most that I've seen the Cavanna get built up in a very long time. So we're just having a fantastic day, even we're not really having any shiny luck. I'm seeing things in this particular video game that I have not seen in a long time. No, this sucks, this sucks, this sucks, this sucks. You know what? Yoshi, man. Let me at least pause the game so I can actually get involved in this party. Really? I'm gonna throw this back in player 4 slot and hope for the best. Yeah, I'm gonna just, while we're waiting for a chance to actually get into this Mario Party, I'm just gonna throw another Insense on, because otherwise I'm gonna forget. At least we're getting plenty of opportunities to get Carbinos, and I definitely got enough Scraggies to actually get that evolution that I really want. So, at the very worst case scenario, if like nothing good happens for the rest of the stream, I at least got that going for me. Alright, so no new Pokemon there. And I'm just gonna wait for my opportunity to jump in to this game here. Wow, that watermark, I only just started setting up for this whole streaming thing the other day, so I haven't really had a lot of opportunities to play around with different mobile screen capture software. It just sucks when you're using iOS, because like you think that the quote-unquote better technology would have better opportunities for recording and streaming, but no. You're actually more limited, especially when you have a Windows PC. Alright. Gotta get ready to jump in and get in on some of this Mario Party action. Because I've decided that Waluigi needs some divine intervention. And I'm gonna find a way to give Waluigi that intervention. One way or another. Oh, you know what it is? I have a wireless controller and I freaking had to... No, the channel's in the right spot. I swear I've been able to swap between CPUs and non-CPUs before, so I'm not really sure what's going on, what's wrong here. But at least the game is doing its purpose of, if not keeping the audience entertained, then keeping me entertained in between Pokemon spawns. So in the end, why is this 91 CP Houndour being so stubborn? No, it's almost been more than half an hour. I probably should check up on my buddy while I'm waiting to jump into this game and do my half hour, I wouldn't say hourly activities because it's every half hour, whatever the term is. There we go. Finally. Swap over to player 4. I'll just have to remember to swap my actual controller socket to the 4th player when we're all done here. Don't mind me, check this Pokemon real fast, and then for my final activity of the half hour, let my Pokemon go down to Chandela. At least it goes by really fast with this method against. Usually this takes forever when I basically have it turned off and waiting for the in-game battle timer to go out, but Entei should be able to take care of this Pokemon just fine. And we'll be able to get back to the spawns soon enough in of itself. Let me see what I'm gauging. Despite that little minor setback Waluigi had with Bowser, he's still holding on to 2nd place pretty strong. Dang, I'm really hoping that I'm not missing out on a spawn or two, but I've already am so close to like getting wiped out. Why have Iron Head? Like the one time I want you to actually have a fire move, you stinking Entei, you don't. Okay, at least that's over. And I'll be able to play Mario Party soon. Just in time for there to be... Well, it's just a portal line. I guess this is really the perfect opportunity to jump in for another minigame or two. Alright, so... Come on. Come on. Jeez, now that I'm playing the game, I actually... like... Move faster, video game! Controller? Controller, please. There we go. So, where's the star? I'm gonna have to, like, reevaluate everything. I'm way over there, and the next star is down there in the corner. I'm in the same circle as Boo. So we'll see if I can actually do anything significant with this. Yeah, nothing this turn, but at least I can like help Waluigi get some more money by getting him another victory in a minigame. At the very least. Yeah, I really wish I could find the original file I had for the save file, that is. Of all games to jump in on, I never quite fully understand this. Is like, gotta get 100 points, I gotta do just a quick degree. Just something my gut tells me I'm not gonna have the best of fun trying to win this thing. And it would help if I actually paid attention to controls. Maybe if I... It's been a million years since I played a video game that I should actually read the rules a little closely. Alright, so... I'm trying to get 3 in a row, but I'm just doing very terrible at that. And I think the fun part is... It doesn't have to be in your area. You can just... As long as you're the one that starts the combo, you can get it. You can get the points. So, I just want to try to get something going here. It's kind of like Tetris Attack and some of those other games where you like get chain them and get a whole bunch of points in of itself. It stacks up to that degree. I kind of knew I was going to lose that game anyways. Getting sidetracked doesn't help either. Great, now I want to stick in for another round, because I felt like I did Walugi dirty. Waluigi could have done that mini game better without me. Oh man, we're already at the last 5 turns? Just feels like this stream just started though. And now we got the lucky ticket drawing. It's very rare, but it is possible for if someone does win this, they get a free star. I only know that because I've seen videos where it happens. This is how infrequent it is. I feel like if I actually really cared hard enough, I could like time it or something, so Koopa would stop the roulette in the right area. I don't know if it actually works that way, but it definitely feels like it does. And I mean, at least Waluigi's not doing bad, and Yoshi was the character I was originally behind. So it's still a win-win situation for me either way. Oh boy. Red spaces have become Bowser spaces. Now you're in for it. Bowser space ahoy. We're in for all the Bowser shenanigans now. Hopefully it's not all Koopa Kid. Obviously if you're landing on Bowser, you'd rather have Koopa Kid than Bowser. But for the sake of entertainment, we must use a key. Oh my god, I think I've only seen that level of the hotel in screenshots. Usually that thing gets freaking wrecked by this point. And I just had to make sure that I wasn't jinxing it. How? How far will this hotel go? Like, oh my god, I don't think I've ever seen this. You guys don't understand just how big of a deal it is that this stupid hotel hasn't got tsunamis yet. And that has actually got enough coins built up into it to actually look halfway decent. Like the last time I played this board, this hotel would get wiped to the ground every other turn. Alright, I'm playing as Waluigi. I guess I almost forgot because I got so distracted by just, well, all these other shenanigans that are going on. Okay, so I think I want to go down. Well, we'll see if I want to go down. Because I just need to get over to... Yeah, I think this at least gets me out of the loop. So Waluigi can actually start going towards the star. Oh, right, Carvana. I should... Maybe if I move it a little bit closer like this to this degree, I can at least make sure I don't accidentally not see the Pokemon. But this is a fun game. That Carvana's not shiny, so I'm gonna pass out on it. We basically our stamps, and we're trying to color this paper our particular color as much as possible. Let's see if I still got it. Of course I get pink. Wouldn't want any more of a glorious color for our purple man. So if you tap it really fast, you kind of move like this. But if you hold it down and jump, you kind of make like that sort of motion. So it's kind of like a spread between like collecting your own space and covering up your opponents. Like, I think the most optimal way to play this game is just to like follow your opponents and cover up their ink spots. We'll see if what I'm doing is at least halfway decent though. It kind of looks like it could be anyone's game. Like I said, it's been a very long time since I've played Mario Party. Especially this particular Mario Party. So I'm just crossing my fingers for the best here. I don't know if there's really anything I can do to help poor Waluigi at this point. Which reminds me, I need to get back into on the Pokemon Go side. Because otherwise, we're defeating the whole purpose of having this as a CPU stream instead of actually just like doing CPU stuff. And it's been a hot minute. I think it's about time for an IV check anyways, like check all of the Pokemon that we've caught lately and see if any of them are actually worth holding on to. Trash. Nah. 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 Everything we've caught recently can just go back into the wild. What about some of this other stuff that I didn't get around to yet? Not quite what I want for skating anyways. Speaking of Pokemon that I just gotta go, does anyone really want this? What is up with Swalot? Just give me a chance to get back. And make sure I don't got a shiny fish hiding back here. But what's the deal with Swalot? This thing. Or, I'm thinking of his evolved form. Swalot is the evolved form, Gulpin's the pre-evolved form. Like, it just screams Pokedex filler. You get enough candies to evolve it, and you never really want another one again. Early on, it seemed like it had promise for Great League PvP, but it hasn't really like shined out. There's way better poison types to use. Only way I could ever see Swalot actually getting a spotlight is in a very niche Silph League Cup, and only because Silph League Cups pretty much tailor-make their rule sets so that meta-relevant Pokemon aren't significant in every single one of them. Alright. Now I'm done checking Pokemon. I want to play this game again. I want to see if we can get Waluigi to win. If I can get him a star, I think we'll be in good shape. Alright, it's 1 o'clock, so we're in the water hour now, but I don't think it's nice that we're getting so many Carvanas, because I'm not really sure if there will really be anything too hype if one of all these Carvanas. I don't think I actually wanted that. That just negated my entire dice roll. I'm literally back where I started. Freaking fantastic. I'm so sorry, Waluigi. I just feel like I'm doing you dirty. This is another fun game. Kind of rather have the computers run around with it. But since we're here and I can't undo that now, you basically gotta climb up the side of this mountain. And when you got Rumble going, which I just realized I have a Wave Bird controller, so there's no rumble, and I don't remember if I turned that setting off or not. But when you do, you hold A to avoid falling down. So yeah, I'm not sure if there's going to be exclamation points appearing above me. Yeah, when you don't have rumble, that happens. And that's why I was so, like, rushing to get to the footstool, because, like, you keep falling until you hit a footstool. Can you tell it's been a while since I've played Mario Party last? That exclamation point doesn't come up quickly enough. There, my reflexes are just bad. Oh dear. Oh dear. I swear I'm not trying to sabotage Waluigi. Get over there before I fall. Oh wow, yeah, we're not winning this. We're not winning this at all. Yeah, temple. Like, I don't really need any more temples. This is why I wasn't so hyped about the water hour for this event. It just seemed more so for dex completion. Like, if you were falling behind at Gen 5 at all, this is probably a good event to actually take part in the Insense Day, because, like, there's a lot of Pokemon that may not be as that should be common, but may not be as common with all the different events going on. That was basically your chance to get done. And I'm gonna just I am gonna chalk it up to just how long it's been since they've last done this event. Liltat, like, Liltat has a cool. I like Liltat's shiny, but I got a shiny Liltat already. I didn't get one during that field research event from so long ago, but I forget if it was a nature event or something. I got it from a field research, a shiny Liltat. So there are some shinies in the mix here, but I just kind of wish that there was a little bit less booby prize in the mix as well. Why? Maybe I should just, like, not divine intervention things, because it just seems when I'm trying to help Waluigi win, it turns out I'm helping him win, he does even worse. I mean, he is in first place technically right now. And looks like I'm not going to be able to hand the controller back to the computer anytime soon, because battle minigame. No shiny on the fish here. Yeah, we had this trace minigame a little bit earlier on in the stream. Let's see if I can do anything better. As soon as this shiny goes, or as soon as I finish catching this Pokemon though, because I really need to focus. Oh man, I was letting myself get distracted on the last minigame, and it didn't go too well. Okay, just gotta follow the line as closely as possible. Well, that was a major screw up. The loop is always the trickiest part. And mind you, you have to do this drawing with a GameCube controller, the control stick. Not exactly the most drawing-made utensil to exist in Nintendo history. I think I did pretty good. I wouldn't be surprised if I lose, but wow. I know I just said I wouldn't be surprised if I lose, but I wasn't expecting to lose that badly. Didn't even get struck in second place. No, I'm just like, I need to hand the controller back to the real Waluigi now, before I make this any worse for him. I really want to, like, play out this turn though. But I've done nothing but bad for Waluigi. I need to set him free. But this is what sucks about this board. There's, like, so many different events that, like, don't allow you to control which way you're going. So getting stars in general is just brutal, because you try to make your way towards the star and you either get the banana peel, which is completely random, or you get that event, or hey, at least Waluigi got money, and that's, considering that's the one thing keeping him from between first and second, it's kind of nice that he got money. I was kind of right. Whenever I try to help Waluigi win, he just does worse. Let's see how this particular 1 vs 3 minigame goes. You know, we got this special event going on the last 5 turns that makes Bowser spaces more common. We haven't seen any freaking Bowser spaces since that event happened. I'm ready to riot. Oh yeah, I don't have a shiny Krabby, so it's not the most exciting shiny, but it's not the worst shiny, so I wouldn't complain if I got one of those. But come on. Bowser time! Bowser time! Oh! Hi, Splendors. Sorry, I got so focused and caught up on just having the window open that I didn't even notice anyone was in chat. So you're still around. Yeah, I have not gotten any shiny yet, but as you can see from that account up there, I got 3 Scraggies during the dark hours, so that's cool. I will take getting 3 Scraggies over getting no Scraggies and no shinies. I think I got enough candies now to evolve one if I really want. We got some time before the next Pokemon comes up, but I can double check that. Yeah, 54 Scraggy candies now. So we are definitely in a good position to actually get that. And congrats on getting that shiny Carvana so early on in the event. You're the second person that I've seen between the stream here and my social media feeds that got a shiny Carvana with pretty much within the first 15 minutes. So that's pretty hype. I'm glad some people out there are getting those shinies. Oh shoot, we never get to see the mini game, and I didn't even notice it that whole time. At least I can watch it back, but yeah, there's a cool gimmick, I guess it's safe to call a gimmick, of Mario Party 4, is that there's some areas that, like, if you use that mini mushroom to reduce how much you move, from a full 10 to like a 1 to 5, but you move past those particular things and like that particular pipe that DK's going by, you actually get to interact with them, which is exclusive to being mini. Let's see if DK does anything better in the lottery. Oh, Meryl. I did get a shiny Meryl and go battling, but I have always been hunting for another shiny Meryl or two, because I'll admit, like, that event kind of caught me off guard. Like, I knew what was going on, but for some reason I thought it'd be convenient, a good time to go walking. And then I remember, oh shoot, I haven't bought turnips yet. You know, Animal Crossing turnips. So it's like, oh shoot, I gotta buy turnips, and by the time I bought turnips, it was like, I only had like an hour for that Meryl Go Battle League event. So I am like happy that I got that shiny so early on. But yeah, it is a little disappointing. Like, I kind of wish I could have grinded that out a little bit more. I guess, plus the funnest thing about events like that, I feel like those are the type of things that get more of the community out to do Go Battle League. Which, I'm not gonna say, like, it makes it easier for me to get my rank up, but I will say, it's nice to just see more people in Go Battle League, because that's the sort of thing that discourages people from actually doing Go Battle League. Just getting stuck up against a whole bunch of people that are playing that you just can't win against, and then you just like lose and lose and lose and lose, and you get discouraged and just quit. So yeah, if the servers can handle it, which I understand as a whole issue enough itself, more people need to do... We need to have more events that give casual players a reason to do Go Battle League. And I forgot what the last time I checked up on my buddy was, so I'll do that while we're just watching all these computers suffer. I mean, there's no other way to describe what's going on screen now. I don't know how Waluigi got lucky enough to not get completely murdered. But, I mean, since I'm kind of rooting for Waluigi, I'm glad he didn't get murdered. It's kind of a shame. I actually started controlling as Yoshi, swapped it over to CPUs, and now I can't help but cheer for Waluigi just because he's so close to winning. Like, he's neck to neck with Yoshi. Which, I mean, I guess it's fine for me, because either way, both computers that I was personally rooting for are gonna win. Man, we're at the last turn of this already. Last turn, Bowser hype! Bowser! 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 Hold on, there's still a chance for Bowser. There's a small chance, but there's still a chance. No Bowser. I mean, we got a little Loa, which... I guess that's the other reason I'm not excited about the water one. Like, I got a little Loa already, so there's not really a reason for a second one. But it is the Scraggy equivalent for the water hour, so I can't complain. I will complain if I start getting nothing but Alomomolas though, but I will take this one with no regret. So I think what we're gonna do once this board is over, I'm gonna set up a new one and go get water. Go for a water break, and when I say water break, I more so mean just like stock up on, because I want to drink this. I already have water. It's getting a little low, so I will stock up on water while I do that. But I also want to get. I also want to get a cup of ice for the pop. I just realized that we don't really have the ice machine in the house is not working. I'll figure out something though. But we're so close to being over, like, if I'm gonna be stepping away from the mic, I should at least have something going. Especially since the whole gimmick of this. And I guess, I guess in theory, I could, like, mute the mic. I'm set up by Wi-Fi, I'm not, like, hooked in, because, like, iOS just sucks, and the only way you can really, like, mirror capture with iOS, from my understanding, is through Wi-Fi. But on the plus side, I could in theory, like, leave the room and still be catching Pokemon on stream. You just wouldn't hear any commentary with it. What's the last game gonna be? Praise. Dang it, no, ugh. Well, at least it happened when no one was watching. Wink wink. Mr. 1B review telling. I'm kind of joking, but just playing off some feelings I have. That does remind me, like, this is probably, you know what, I'm just gonna check the IVs off screen so you guys can enjoy this full action Mario Party. If I get a really cool IV Pokemon, I will swap over back for you guys and you can see it, but I get the feeling that all these are gonna be just things that I transfer anyways. Krabby kinda is interesting, like, I don't think there's really a reason for competitive IV Krabby, but I'll start it and hold on to it for later. And Carvanha, like, Carvanha's not really a PvP Pokemon anyways. And, like, I want one for, if I am gonna hold on to one for a PvP cup that's never gonna exist, I might as well wait until I get a really good one. So, well, I miss that Wingo, but I mean, to be fair, I'm not really sad about that. I love Wingo, but I'm not a huge fan of his shiny. Like, the green just doesn't work in the match. Like, I already got a couple of shiny Wingles already. I already have a real strong memory associated with a Wingle because I caught it when I was at PAX East. Yeah, I remember when people used to actually be able to go to conventions and hang out with other people. Those were the times. Yeah, like, I got zero reasons for Wingles anymore. I got a shiny Wingle for the propeller. Yeah. I got 3 Wingles, and I'm pretty sure I transferred one. I just don't remember. Shoot, I wasn't paying attention to the bonus stars. Did anyone get any good bonus stars? Nice, Waluigi got... what's that, the coin star bonus star? Alright, it's gonna come down to who gets the happening star. What? Don't wanna make... oh! I was just about to get hype over Waluigi winning, and now we got the green fish! It's a double hype on double screens! I guess I know what I'm gonna name this guy, even though it's not fitting in the slightest. I mean, it could be a girl, I'm not gonna complain. Nice. Like, I couldn't think of a better way to end off the board, to be perfectly honest. I mean, it's a little awkward because you're a girl, but you're... It's just way too faded. It's just destiny getting you on that whole thing with Walugi. Now I gotta update the screen monitor before I can actually step away.